Welcome back. I'm Tom, and on today's show, we're going to do something special. We're going to learn to shuffle poker chips. So stand by while I get after it.
Shut up and sit down.
All right, as you can see, we have our regular stack of poker chips here. This is 20 poker chips. Got a little spinner here. That's fun. Now you can sit there and play with that for hours. That's fun. We can just sit here and do this. But we'll go ahead and talk about how to shuffle chips. Okay? So when you want to start learning how to shuffle chips, you're going to want to decide how many to start with, right? So ultimately, what I would suggest if you've never done it before is you go with 6. Okay? So you start with 6 chips. Now notice here on the stack, we want to divide that into 2, right? So now we have 2 stacks of 3 right next to each other like this, right? You could go with 4. We can be adventurous. Let's go with 4. Okay, so you start with your stack of 6 or 8 chips, whatever might work good for you, and you want to split them into 2 stacks. Here you have your 2 stacks of chips. We're going to go with 8 chips total, right? And we're going to split it into two sets of 4. And we're going to make sure they're right next to each other like this. Now, what you want to do here is you want to position your hands around the chips, right? Your fingers around the chips. So you're going to want to put your pinky back here, your next finger over here. So you're going to have these 2 fingers right here. These 2 fingers, whatever you want to call those. Let's call those number 5 and number 4. 4 and 5. This would be 1, your thumb, 2, 3, 4, 5. So put 4 and 5 way over here on the side. So I'll turn sideways here, like this, right? So you want to put these 2 fingers around the back side of the stack there, like that. You want to put your middle finger right in the middle of the stack here, right in the little V groove there. And then your thumb and your other finger over on the side. Now I leave my index finger here, my pointer finger, kind of free floating here, right? Now what you do is you want to lift with your middle finger. You want to lift with your middle finger. So you're going to lift up, and as you're lifting up, your other fingers are going to want to come with it, right? And as they do, you squeeze them in. So watch the motion here. Up and squeeze in. Up and squeeze in. See that? Now watch. Up. As you're squeezing in, the chips start collapsing in, and then they shuffle in as you come together. So let's do that a couple times. Let's go from the side here. So you want to split, lift up and push in. Watch here. Lift up in the middle, push in on the sides as you finish lifting up, right? So your whole goal is to lift up, split, lift, split, lift. And as you practice that and get good at it, right? Even if you mess up, so what? Who cares? Just restack them. Practice. Lift and squeeze in. Lift and squeeze in as you're lifting, right? So you want to squeeze in as you're lifting. You want to squeeze in as you're lifting up your middle finger there with the chips. As you're lifting the chips, kind of pinching them with your middle finger and thumb and your middle finger and pinky, right? You want to lift and squeeze in, and then you can bring your index finger back in there and try to guide it, right? Try to help guide them, keep them all stacked straight. Right? We can add 2 more, right? Okay, so there you have it. When you want to shuffle the chips, remember, place your fingers kind of around the chips in this configuration, right? So you want 1 chip here, middle finger here, another chip here. So it's in that configuration right there. And then, as you go, lift your middle finger Right? Lift your middle finger and squeeze these in. So lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze. Right? Probably tired of hearing me say lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze. But that's how you do it. Lift and squeeze. Well, there you have it. That's how you shuffle poker chips. Now, go ahead and leave some comments down below of some tricks you do at the poker table. Let's have some fun, shuffle up and deal, and we'll see you soon.